I've taken a look at an awful lot of Bluetooth speakers on this channel, but today we're going to take a look at the one that they are claiming is the world's smallest. Inside of this container is the Ztent ultra portable column pocket-sized wireless speaker, and presumably some other stuff. My biggest concern with looking at this thing is going to be the sound quality. Something this size, I'm gonna say it's probably not gonna pump out a huge amount of sound or a lot of bass, and I'm not gonna make any previous judgments about it or anything. I'm gonna go into this with a completely open mind. Let's see what's in this little tin. Now this is available over on Amazon for $20, $19.99. Here is the speaker itself, encased in plastic, which we'll put to the side for a moment. Micro USB charging cable, because I can imagine the battery is probably pretty small. And actually a little 3.5mm plug with an attachment on it so you can keep hold of it. So maybe you could attach this to your keys or something else like that. That's actually a really useful little feature. And actually the one thing I'm noticing over on Amazon, it mentions a 12-hour playtime on this. So this little thing can potentially play for up to 12 hours straight. I'm very tempted to test that. But here is the speaker. It is teeny tiny. As you can see, it's in the palm of my hand. There's the branding with the micro USB charging port on the side, speaker grill on the top. Probably some status LEDs here and there. And then what I would assume is the power/multifunction button on the bottom. There was no included guides or manuals or anything, so I really don't know what all of this does. I can only assume that this little thing on the bottom is the button. So let's go ahead and push it and hold it and see what it does. That was kind of loud.
Bluetooth mode.
I guess that means it's pairing because it is flashing blue now. Let's try it with this phone. Well, I haven't gotten it to pair quite yet, but apparently I was looking at this completely backward. This little adapter that they included with it, it's not intended to put it on your keys. It actually fits through this little hole here. And then once you've got it in there, you have a 3.5mm plug, so you can actually just attach it to your phone. It's not gonna do anything to your phone there. It's just gonna sit there, so it's actually connected, so you don't lose it. Makes good sense. But anyway, back to trying to pair this. Well, I think I might have gotten it connected. I don't know exactly what I did. It doesn't show me actually being paired to anything. I don't know. Let me just try playing something. It's playing back music. And that's maxed out. I'll put this up closer to the mic. It has a bit of a buzz to it. And it's the plastic. So if you kind of hold the plastic, it doesn't. And the button isn't doing anything. It's not the worst thing that I've ever heard, I will admit that. I mean, it could definitely be a lot worse. That's as loud as it goes. And I think that's actually where I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that up, because I'm not blown away. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. It has decent quality sound. It's not terrible sound. It's a little small, it's a little wimpy, it's a little unimpressive. We'll just put it that way. It doesn't have any bass. It doesn't really have a huge amount of power. I mean, for the size, it has a pretty decent amount of power. I've seen some small speakers that have a lot of power, and this, for its size, has a pretty decent amount of punch. It's not blowing you away by any stretch, but still, to have something like this that you could put 10, 20, 30 feet away from your device and be able to put sound somewhere, maybe it would be good for pranks. Maybe it could be good for ambient music or something. Just put it in a bookshelf or something and let it sort of reverberate off the shelves. For 20 bucks, it is an interesting little device. I mean, just look at the size of it in the palm of my hand, and this is a speaker. This is the entirety of the speaker. And considering the fact that it supposedly has up to 12 hours of battery life, I do find that to be a pretty big claim, again, given the size of it. I'm gonna guess that that's at 50% volume, but still, if you could get 6 hours of playback on this, that's still really impressive. So I guess if you guys are interested in checking this out, I'll put a link down in the description to the Amazon sellers page. This is probably not something that I would pick up on my own, because if I'm paying 20 bucks for a speaker, I might want something a little bigger with a little more punch to it. And I've seen a lot of really big, powerful speakers in the $20 to $30 range, so this one is really more of the novelty and the size factor there. So if this is something that strikes your fancy, I'll put a link down below. Again, leave a thumbs up down below. My thumb is about the same size as the speaker. You might as well go ahead and give the thumbs up down below if you did enjoy this video and if you like this little speaker. Subscribe to my channel to receive all of the videos that I make as soon as they become available, and you can even get notifications by clicking the little bell wherever it is. You can request email notifications and everything else. It's awesome. And we will see you again next time.